Do YouTube, welcome back to the channel. While you in here, hit that like, comment, subscribe, notification bell so you can be notified every time Hertakes uploads a new video. I've gotten quite a few requests to react to Larry Bird's mixtape. Larry Bird is actually one of my favorite players of all time. He was a thorn in my side, I'm not gonna lie, because I did like Magic Johnson. And of course, I like the Hawks. So he used to whip my Hawks up all the time. He and Magic Johnson had some really, really good battles. Because during that time, 79 to like 91, 92, Larry Bird and Magic Johnson dominated the league. Except for 2 years. 1 year is the Sixers and 1 year is the Pistons. Outside of that, it was one of those. So they had some really, really good battles. I was just beginning to, I'd heard Great White Hope before because my grandparents was into boxing. I'd heard Great White Hope. However, I didn't understand it. I didn't understand Great White Hope until Larry Bird came on. That's when it started making sense. What are these people talking about Great White Hope? And Larry Bird lived up to it. He was up to the challenge. He talked more junk on the court than anybody. So this is gonna be really some fun stuff. Let's just put into perspective real quick on his accolades, and then we're gonna play the video. Then that way I can just do my commentary, go ahead and get the accolades out of the way. So Larry Bird is a 3-time NBA champ, 3-time Finals MVP, 3-time regular season MVP. So the 3 seasons that he won the Finals, he got the MVP of the season and the Finals MVP. 12-time All-Star, 9-time All-NBA first team, 3 All-Defensive second teams. So he played some defense. In 1982, he got an All-Star MVP. It was competitive. People watched it. We tuned in. We liked it. He also won the 3-point contest 3 times. So that shot was wet back when we didn't know nothing about shots being wet. It was wet. And did I mention he was Rookie of the Year his first season? So he came into the league ready to hoop. The league was being dominated by men of color, and he came into the league and he wasn't scared. He talked more junk than anybody. And as you see interviews, you'll hear people say that. He talked junk on the court. He also got 3 gold medals, no bronze. And then upon his retiring, he went home and coached the Indiana Pacers for 3 seasons, 97 to 2000. And he ended up getting Coach of the Year one of those seasons, and he coached in the All-Star game one of those seasons. Like I said, with the battles that he and Magic Johnson did, they're the 2 players that I can think of during that era, during that time, that Jordan didn't stop. Mainly because Jordan came in behind them. He was younger, and by the time Jordan came in and got to cooking, they were retiring anyway. But they had their battles. But what's funny, because the first thing I want to react to is this Like Mike commercial. You're gonna see Bird at the end. Just look out for Bird at the end. I remember as a kid loving this commercial when it came on, because to put a little context behind it, Bird didn't really battle Jordan like that. So Jordan, he started getting his win as he got older, and so did they, obviously. But he was young, so he was getting into his prime as they were declining. That's what I meant to say. However, with Bird being the coach of the Pacers and Jordan being in the East, he was still that thorn in his side. So let's check out this commercial right quick.
Sometimes I dream that he is me. I dream I move. I dream I move. If I could be like Mike. If I could be like Mike. I'm not going to sing.
I thought that would be fun. Check out that commercial back then. Because like I said, Bird didn't get to feel the real effects of Jordan until he was coaching and all that against him. And boy, was he putting it on them Pacers back then. They had some good battles. But anyway, let's jump into this mixtape right here and see what's up with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Bird.
He was the most motivated player I ever saw.
Larry Bird is one of the biggest trash talkers ever.
Larry was basketball genius. A mask of a kick from Finchley out as his calling card, and if you believe that for 1 second, you were going to get beaten.
Just drop neat. That ain't neat. Get bird. Your pass. Hey. What the hell?
10 seconds. We'll walk out, and Larry said, I'm going to get it right here, Ed, and I'm going to shoot it in your face.
And did.
He hit it, he looked at me, he was like, damn. I didn't even leave nothing on the clock.
It's the first three-point contest, he says. I'm just looking to see who's going to finish second.
This is the tie for the money.
Wet. $10,000. What them boys making now? I think it's like 25, 50. I don't know. 100,000. What they making now? I don't know. $10,000. And these boys played a day. They barely played a day. Load management. Oh, my back hurt. My finger sore. All that money.
Unbelievable. Dominique guarded him, Cliff guarded him, Antoine guarded him, Mark guarded him. Nothing worked.
Look at that. Yeah, do my house like that.
Bird is just unconscious.
He called it. He said Rainbow trainers like.
Bird falls into Joe O'Toole.
Guys are in the benches giving each other foul.
Bird is a bad man.
Bird has 60 points.
He had our team cheering for him. Whoo, that's cold.
He would do a head fake, or he would do this, and the guy would turn, and he would just fake the crap out of guys.
Got him.
Larry told all of us and the media that tomorrow night's the last game of the trip, I'm going to play this one left-handed. And at the end of three quarters, the next night in Portland, he had 27 points left-handed.
His body was behind the basket, and he released that left-handed shot. Larry just hit what would have been a game-winning shot. KC called timeout. Larry came back to the bench, and he was a little upset.
He looks at the bench and says, hey guys, when I come back after time, I'm going to go right to the same spot. And I'm going to kick it in.
Bullets by one. Aims to Bird. He gets a good shot in the Celtics win. Boy, this is something else.
That white boy cold. No disrespect. That white boy was cold.
He would just flick it or tap it or bounce it to a teammate without even catching it.
Ooh, they're behind the back side step. Woohoo! See, I didn't appreciate these moves when I was a kid because I didn't understand them. But to go back and watch him now, he was cooking. Woo-hoo-hoo! Jab. Give me that. Good pan. Damn.
I think that the Celtic fans, I think that most of the arena and the Detroit Pistons forgot that Larry Bird had to
Oh, he getting that back. I remember that. Yeah.
Runs down and he's hurt. And Larry Bird is headed to the locker room for treatment.
And on top of all of these accomplishments and all these things he does, Larry Bird plays hurt.
He was tough. Built tough.
The Indiana Pacers pick up their level of intensity. They smell it right now. They know the leader is not on the floor. Someone needs to step up now from Boston.
He come. He come.
And here comes
I guarantee you, the boys in Indiana, they was scared. Whoo, their soul was leaving right now.
making his return fracture of the right knee.
Beautiful.
They have different personalities and different backgrounds, but their value system was identical.
Mad respect for each other. Them two, they battled so much. They had mad respect for each other. But when they were out there on that court, they went hard against it. That's why, like I said, they were the only twos winning chips during that 10-year, 11-year span. Only two other teams got a chip. Let that sink in. Let this sink in right here. This right here is proof that the ratings was better, the gameplay was better. We were fanatics back then. Look at this. You don't see this today. Fans don't get.
Please welcome now Irvin Magic Johnson.
Respect. Respect.
To the greatest
court a friend forever. I dedicated my life to basketball, and I dedicated my life to the Boston Celtics. My basketball career is officially over, and I had a blast. But tonight I leave you, and I say thank you, Boston. Good night.
I remember that floor. They ain't got that floor no more. That's it right there. I mean, that's beautiful. You know, like I said, they dominated their era, those two guys, and they fed off of each other. You could just feel the electricity in the game when they played against each other. It was beautiful. But really, when you look at his body of work, all the stats that I read off earlier, I'm gonna have to move him up in my list. So we still looking at it. We're still tweaking my top 5, and that's really where I'm gonna stop. I'm not interested in really doing a top 10. I may, but I do need to do a lot of more research, obviously, because I've just been so far removed from reality, and we all know why. But yeah, this was good. I appreciate the viewers, subscribers. Hopefully you're subscribed. I appreciate the suggestion in videos and things for me to check out. This was a good one. Brought back some memories. I really enjoyed it. But that's all I got. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And as always, stay safe. On to the next one. Peace.